here's what I've noticed, and I've actually. I went to Sundance a couple of weeks ago because Metallica's in a movie there, and they played Sundance, and they were amazing. They were just amazing. And one thing that you just notice when you've done this a long time, the artists that have careers, and I mostly only work with career artists. The artists that have careers, there's got to be somebody, for solo artists, either they're smart, or if it's a band, there's somebody smart in the band. It's not like a lot of actors and actresses who look really pretty, but when you talk to them, you want to basically go out and suffocate yourself or put a pillow over your head till you die. They look really great when they're, you're like, she's so hot when she's saying somebody else's words, right? When actually left on their own, a lot of them, not all of them, George Clooney's a smart guy. There's a lot, but there are no artists that I've dealt with over a long period of time that have been successful. Of all my artists, they're not stupid. There is somebody in, if it's a group, the group, or if it's a solo artist, it's the artist that has some really good sense of who they are, what they do, and not business in the level that I do it. They don't read contracts, but they get it. They get what they need to get in order to stay where they are. And they all seem to have a very good sense of, the really good artists have a really good sense of they look at it as art, not about commerce. It's not, how am I going to write that next hit song? Most of the artists I work with just how am I going to make the next great song? That's what they try to do. I mean, they just try to make the next great song. Dr. Dre has spent 7 years trying to make a greater album than the last one he made. He's not interested in some hit. He's interested in making the next great album. And that's kind of pretty thematic through most of the artists that I deal with that, at least have had careers for a long time. Again, I don't have a lot of lazy artist clients. I mean, you can see the drive that Lars and James Hetfield have. Dr. Dre is in the studio every single day. He works 5 days a week, takes weekends off with his family. I mean, the artists I work with, they have to have drive. The business is too hard. There's too many people trying to get to where they are that if you just let it slide, you're going to be able to just kind of phone it in. It just doesn't work. So you have to be driven. You have to be smart, just like you have to be in pretty much any business that you're successful in. Mm-hmm. And in the music business, people get lucky, but I don't see the lucky ones hanging around for a long time. You can get lucky once. You don't get lucky over and over and over again. You pretty much have to be talented.